me a second, I'm trying to select the appropriate weapon. Watch where you stepping, them snakes all around, you know they connected. When I was a kid, my grandmama told me I can't go to heaven, so I stopped praying and asking for blessings and started preparing for my Armageddon. Got nothing to lose, I'm all in. Walking the edge, don't fall in. And
what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing my Lamborghini Aventador SV. Now, I haven't really done any videos on it yet. You will see some driving clips in here, but I am getting an exhaust and some other things. But I wanted to show you the options I got on mine, and I did get it used. I didn't buy it new, so I didn't pay for all of these options. And if you're wondering the price, it was $470,000 before taxes and other things. I have videos breaking that down, but let's just jump right into it. I'll show you the options I got. So the only real, not the only, but one of the big differences between just a normal Aventador and this one, so it's an Aventador SV, stands for SuperVeloce. Probably not saying it right, but pretty much all that means is super fast in English. So you can see, got the big SV sticker, so that is actually an aftermarket thing I put on. Technically, it's from the factory, but I just put it on. Stupidly expensive, I think it was $400 a sticker. And you can see it is 750 horsepower, it's all-wheel drive, and again, the SV. And if you can see this little residue right here, it had a small SV sticker on it, but I ended up taking that off to put this one on because it makes the car look more aggressive. So as far as the wheels, these are the kind of standard wheels, but the red little cap in the center is an upgrade. Same with the red calipers. And like I said, that's normally a $3,200 option if they paint it on. You can just wrap it on, that's what I did. The carbon fiber everywhere, like all these pieces, is actually standard. Same with the back over here. Now, this does have the standard exhaust, but I am putting one on pretty soon. You can't see, it looks nice and rusty, that's good. Red Lamborghini, it's a small upgrade there. And then the biggest upgrade of them all is the glass engine bonnet. So it's see-through, and it has the carbon fiber on the X-bar and on the engine, which you can see right there. There we opened the engine, and you can see the little red springs are actually an option as well. But you can see the carbon fiber X-bar and the carbon fiber on the actual engine is a V12, and the little order right there of all the numbers you can see is actually the firing order for these cylinders, but it doesn't look too fancy on there. And you can see through the little glass right there. It's actually not too bad seeing out of the back, but the wing makes it a little bit difficult, but it's not too bad. And then other than that, everything else is pretty standard on the outside. The Aventador right here, carbon fiber, standard. And kind of the whole tub of the car is carbon fiber as well. And all these interior pieces, carbon fiber, are standard. So you can see carbon fiber on the dash. And then the seats, you can see the little SV decal right there, which is an upgrade with the white stitching. Honestly, not too big of a fan of the white stitching because as soon as it gets a little dirty, it's off-white and it looks ugly. These seats are the racing seats, so that means is they're incredibly uncomfortable. They go back and forth only. I can't even do it right now. Move back and forth only, and they don't tilt like this at all. So it's not very comfy. And here, show how I fit in the car. So I'm 6'1", 6'2". It's not too hard getting in. The doors actually make it easier. But if I sit straight up, my head is on the roof. But as far as legroom, it's actually more than the Huracan. Closing the door, not too hard. You just pull the little latch right here. Again, doors all carbon fiber. That is standard. It's nice and dirty. This does have the upgrade sound system, so aka sounds like any normal car sound system now, instead of pretty bad. Got Alcantara on the steering wheel. That is an upgrade. We got the black here. And then we got the little start-stop button, again, standard. Got the branding package, which just means you have Lamborghini there, and you have Lamborghini on the headrest over here. And the way you get out of the car is you push this down, you pull this up, and you can push the door up. Like I said, it's pretty light. You can do that pretty much with one finger if you wanted to. And one of the funniest things, I think, is the fire extinguisher they give you. Sometimes it gets too lit in the car. But yeah, the fire extinguisher, pretty funny option. I think it's like a $700 option, which is kind of stupid. And then you have the entire floor in carbon fiber with kind of grip tape over it. But one of the funniest things I think in this car is, it's 2016, right? It has a cable for an iPod 3. So this is the cable. Let's see if I can pull it out and show you guys. Well, it's the connection for an iPod 3. So for me to even play music out of the car via Bluetooth and connect to a phone via Bluetooth, you can't play music. I need a little Bluetooth device like on there. And of course we got our CD player. But this car has absolutely no storage. Oh, I forgot the red seat belts. It's the last little option in here. And if you see the entire back of the seat, it's all carbon fiber. It's hard to see, but it looks really cool. Like I said, it doesn't really recline. There is no glove box. There's no center thing for me to put anything. No glove box. We have our nice big shade right here. It's about 2.5 inches. So got a lot of sun protection there. Fancy mirror, of course. And then we just have all our random buttons. Little SV on the side over here. But nothing, you guys can see it right here. And the only storage we have is a tiny little net back here, which is probably can expand this much and is about that wide. So that's where I keep my registration and my wallet. And we have a clothes hanger. Don't know what that's for, but that's pretty much all the options and interior, exterior that I got on this. Like I said, I am getting an exhaust on it as well. You guys will see that in the next week or two. Should be a video on it. Crazy exhaust. It's going to be straight piped with that exhaust, so you guys will hear it. So one of the things most Lamborghinis have now is the 3 different modes, which is Street, Sport, and Corsa, which means race. And in Sport and Strada, it's pretty quiet, so the valves are shut on the exhaust, but it makes such a big difference. So I'm going to open the windows here, see if you guys can hear. I don't know if you hear the difference when I switch it. So that's Sport, you can hear it a little different. Then Corsa is a little bit louder, but when you step on it, you definitely can hear it. This car is a lot higher pitch, especially when you're stepping on it. It kind of sounds like an F1 car compared to the Huracan. Huracan had the pops. This pops a little bit, especially in the cold, but not nearly as much as the Huracan did. It'll be interesting to see once it has the exhaust. And then one other little quirky feature it has is this little button, which you know way too much about, is if I push it down, normally, if I'm at a stoplight, it likes to put it in neutral, so I rev my car instead of go off the start to save gas or for whatever reason. So it comes on every single time I start the car, so I have to turn it off every time so it doesn't shut down at stoplights, go in neutral, not tell me, and then I just floor it and look like a dumbass revving at a green light, and everyone's like, what's this guy doing? He must be sick. So we're gonna go drive a little bit. We'll put a couple driving clips here, but that's gonna be all for this video. So stay for those driving clips, some accelerations, hopefully little exhaust and flyby, and I'll see you guys next video.
Too clean! I can't even. Alright, I got it.
It fits. It won't fit in the Huracan if it's here. Oh, you can fit like 2 of those. We're good.